is Heat Live, presented by Esure. That is your final score. Oh, we have a series as we're tied at 1. The Heat bounce back from a very interesting Game 1 loss with a Game 2 victory. It was nip and tuck. It was seesaw. It was back and forth. But when it was all said and done, it is a Miami Heat victory.
Great game, baby.
Thank you.
Terrific. Richard Lewis joining us live right now. Richard, you started 6 games the whole season. I think it's now 5 straight or 6 straight playoff starts. Yeah. You were a big part of the win tonight. Talk about it.
Just being competitive. We know this is a very important game to us. Coming out here, didn't want to go back to Miami down 2-0. That's very tough being down 2-0 to a very good San Antonio Spurs team, and this was a big win for us.
You guys started slowly tonight on both ends of the court. How'd you guys figure out the game as it went along?
Kept playing defense. We started moving the ball on the offensive end, started getting big shots. But it also, I think we stayed in the game. We didn't get frustrated, especially in the fourth quarter. Game 1, we broke down last 5 minutes of the game. But tonight, we kept playing, even though it was a close game.
Rashard, again, now you started slowly shooting the 3, but you have a lot of confidence in yourself. You came back. You're not shy in shooting it when you're not hitting it.
You're right. Guys always tell me keep shooting it. When you get one and go down, then that's when the confidence really starts building. They leave me open. They crowding the paint on LeBron, and they always find me in the corner, and just got to knock it down.
Richard Lewis, you are the latest example of a Heat veteran that has just stayed ready. Talk about this journey for you. You sacrifice minutes by coming to Miami, right, but now you're seizing these incredible moments in the NBA Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. What's this ride been like for you?
This has been an awesome ride. Just coming to the team last year, winning my first championship, I had loved every minute of it. And, the whole thing with this team, this veteran team, is we all sacrifice. From LeBron James to D-Wade, Chris Bosh, to everybody at the end of the bench. It's about sacrificing just to win the ball game. We want to win at the end of the day. This year has been a lot better for me. Been getting minutes. And not only that, in the playoffs, been playing a lot, especially the first 2 games, being a starter. And just being competitive and being a role player and just doing whatever it takes to win.
We're happy for you, man. Yeah. You're doing a great job.
You are, man. Continue to do it, baby. 3 more games. 3 more wins. You got it.
All right. We thank Richard Lewis for joining us.
It's like he let the game come to him a little bit more and found his spots like he always seems to do. He's such a great... he's so aware of what's going on during the course of the game where he can find his moments and explode. And he did that very, very well in that second quarter when the Heat really needed him to. You're seeing him go after it here. He was so good in terms of his production. 11 points alone on 5 of 7 shooting and had 6 rebounds in that quarter. It was a critical run, which made it very competitive at the half and tied up. And look at the mid-range game here in that third quarter. This was ridiculous. His ability to take over in that third, I thought, was tremendous. He did such a good job in terms of getting mid-range jumpers. He was so efficient, Jax. Then he started feeling it from outside. Let it rain, big fella. 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting in that quarter alone. It was tremendous job by him, and I think he clearly put to rest any rumors that there's some lingering effects in terms of his physical strength from that first game. Where that he can do that as often as he should, and he has the big guy Tim Duncan guarding him a lot, so there is a speed advantage for Chris Bosh. And look at him here taking splitter. This is a great matchup for Chris where he can use, again, his dribbling ability. And now he shows you his mid-range game. He's a great catch-and-shoot player, and he keeps himself ready. But this is just so big for the Heat when he can get baskets going to the basket because it puts so much more pressure on the defense. And they're high-percentage type shots, so it gives them another option. Look at this finish. The foul, keep going. The length at 6'11" to finish at the rim. Let's look at that again. Look at beautiful. He had a couple nice crushes. And then look at the playmaking ability. The big fella. There's a point guard in every power forward and center. And you saw Chris Bosh's inner point guard come out on that play.
18 points, a couple of assists, and that last one was a big one. He has been efficient and effective in these last 5 playoff games.
Chris, you made the big shot when he was down 1. What's it feel like when a coach calls your number for the J?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. He didn't call my number. It was for Bron, but, in that situation, I know most of the time guys are going to help, and I just have to be ready to catch it and shoot it, and I work on it all the time. It's nothing but repetition.
Earlier in your career, could you envision yourself playing in an NBA final and making threes to help your team win a championship?
No, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, over my career, my game has evolved, and I've always had ultimate confidence in myself. And now we've done what we're supposed to do. We've got to go home and protect home court.
What's it like for this team? How do you do this after 13 straight time over a couple of years now, where you come back and win a game after a loss?
Well, I mean, just hard work and determination and heart. That's about it. We always know we're gonna be tested, and it's not what happens, it's how you respond.
And what do you think you have to do at home now on Tuesday night, improve upon tonight to go up 2-1 in a series?
Well, I mean, just play our game. I think today we did a better job of moving the ball on offense. We're going to have to do a better job on defense. We can take care of the ball a little bit better. But, hey, Miami, we're coming back home, and we need you.
One more thing. Great job, my man. Good job. Thank you.
Going to just let the Heat get out of their heat by just throwing it down one hand. He had 11 first-half points. And then Rashard Lewis. By the way, his nickname growing up was Meat, not Meach. Apparently there was some sort of confusion. There's your meats right there. 6 points in the first half, and here's LeBron James.
Oh,
LeBron James. I have a replay for you, Crotty. No, I don't, apparently. Because that's DL getting it done from the court to Parker right there. And then Ginobili, he had 8 points in the first half. And that's just a nice little layup right there.
He's talented. Look at the up and under. Shields, used the rim to shield from getting the shot blocker Birdman involved.
26-19 Spurs after one, Crotty, and then it's LeBron time.
My. Look at the spinning, whirling dervish down the lane. No shot blocker there in transition, so he takes advantage. And yet again, he beats everyone down the floor, splitter trailing, so no one to challenge him at the rim.
And then LeBron going to put it back with emphasis. He hit 6 of 11, one of them being this miss by Rio. We thought it was a pass.
That's a pass. Come on.
I thought it was a pass. I don't believe he got credit for that. And now check out Parker. Breaking out, dunking, gets him on the outlet. He hit 5 of 9 before the break. But then payback's the only way back in.
Boom.
Cross, slashing, and one. I want to see it again. Were his eyes open?
Squinting.
10 first-half points for Bosch, and then Parker weaving, doing it. San Antonio had 7 fast break points in the first half, tied at 23 at the break. Let's go to the third quarter. Chalmers driving, Chalmers laying. Rio finished with 5 points in this contest, and then Meach. I want Meach for 3. And then Kawhi, they call him Sugar Kawhi. There.
Okay.
Yeah, Spurs up 4 right there. And then, John, I need more LeBron analysis.
Well, right there, Diaw getting hung up on that high pick and roll type action. But look, again, Diaw playing off him, thinking drive, and he's jab stepping him to create just enough space to be able to rise up. And he's just feeling it here beyond the arc, knocking that one down. The huge third quarter for LeBron James.
LeBron James had 35 points in this thing. And these were a bunch of them just piled up all over you right there.
14 alone in the third.
Patty Mills from down under. From Parker, second in a row right there. And then Wade, 2-stepping, floating.
Giving Bellinelli the Euro step.
10 changes in the game. There were 17, I should say in that quarter, 17 in the game. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Was that meat again?
That was me.
Was that meat? Oh, it ain't easy being green either. Here we go, over LeBron, 85-83, San Antonio. And then here comes LeBron. This was fun right here, because it was back and forth. As the shot clock expires, just rise up. Yeah. And then LeBron making sure, trying to be aware, okay, you know what? It's not hot in the building, but I'm hot. Here we go, trifecta, you betcha. 3 for 3 for LeBron James from 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just enough space, Jax.
Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. But the threes are still flying, by the way. Parker looking for somebody, and he finds Boris Diaw, one of his 2 attempts that went in. Tied at 90. You want some ball movement? This is great Heat action right here.
Roll into the basket. Look at the Birdman catching and finishing with the reversal.
But guess what? The Spurs won't stop. Ginobili to Parker. Splash! which leads us to the All My Sons move of the game. LeBron driving, kicking. Can you taste it? Then it's three-licious. That's number one. Getting it done. 95-93 Miami, and then the dagger from Bosh to Wade. I need reactions. There are a lot of reactions. There's one. Oh, yeah. There's some more. 98-96. Call the bus driver with a little joy in your voice. The Heat are out and ready to roll. How about this? I mean, this is almost nearly a perfect numeric representation of what the Miami Heat want these games to look like. Almost. Take 4% off San Antonio, and they're happy. Once again, our final score, 98-96. The Miami Heat now tied in this series against the Spurs 1-1. Wonderful stuff coming your way on Tuesday. It's called Game 3. When everything is done, it's Heat Live with your post-game coverage as soon as the game is over. Before everything begins, you want to get white hot, you join us. It's Heat TV on Heat.com at 7:30. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your home for Miami Heat basketball. For Joanna Gomez, Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, John Crotty, and our entire Sunsports team, I am Jason Jackson. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday as we're all tied up at 1 in the finals 2014.